Why is this shit showing what I was playing earlier? All right, hold on, guys. Let me fix this real quick. There we go. Let me unwind my mic. Let me unwind my mic. Hey, what's good, everybody? What's good? 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 What's good with y'all?
The world remains constant over the centuries.
Ooh,
But human life is like the dew at dawn.
Well, I need to get a new mic stand, regardless.
Through water. Transitory.
Ooh, yo, what's good, everybody? That's good. Yeah, I finally figured out how I can keep Genshin and continue playing Genshin without having to give up too much space on my PlayStation 5. I'm an idiot. That's what it boils down to. Me being an idiot. I just remembered recently
serves
that
no purpose whatsoever.
Genshin is on the PS4. I have a PS4. So I came to the conclusion, why the hell am I playing Genshin Impact on my PS5? When I could be playing Genshin on my PS4 and relinquishing so much free space on my PS4. I mean, pause, on the PS5. Let me show you guys something before we continue. Let me show you guys something. Let me show you guys a little something. Oh, oops, wrong shit. Hold on. Let it load. You see how many games I have for the PS5? Down here, you can see it says external hard drive, extended storage. Pause. I got 4 games, bro. 4 games for the PS5. That's all I have downloaded, and I got no space for nothing else. 4, bro. And the 2 games taking up the most space is Genshin and Weatherman Rays, bro. And a little bit of Tekken. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm Tekken. The first Descendant is only taking up like 68 gigs. This is taking up almost 200. This is taking up almost 100. And this is taking up like 100, bro. But yeah. Let me go back. All right, let me let. Yeah, bro. I've been cooking. Yo, sorry for not streaming last week Thursday and last week Saturday, bro. Last week, no, I said Thursday. Last week Friday and Saturday. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. On Thursday, yeah, I was cooked. I ate like my stomach. I had like a stomach bug. Well, I shouldn't call it a bug. It was more like I had food poisoning from like a couple days or almost a week prior, and I had not recovered. And my dumbass decided I was gonna go all out, thinking that my stomach was gonna be Gucci. Nah, bro. When I was done, I was sick. I was so sick, bro, that like straight up, I all of my live streams for that up until Wednesday, up until yesterday, all my live streams up until yesterday, bro, was canceled, bro. Because if it was one thing, like if I was just having diarrhea, or as we like to call it, and we call it the rhea. If I was having the rhea, bro, yo, listen, I would have sat my ass on the toilet and live stream regardless. But I wasn't having diarrhea, bro. I was having severe stomach ache, diarrhea, and vomiting. I had all 3 in a package, bro. So I was cooked. I was not about to live stream in that condition. If it was just diarrhea or just stomach aches, bro, yeah, I would never record myself live stream while vomiting or make any videos. But like, I'll sit my ass on the toilet, bro, and I'll hunch over and stream, bro. But it can only be one of the two, bro. Is either the toilet or the stomach. Can't be all 3. But while I was gone, let me pull this up. What is this? Complete the diary to obtain the Little Witch diary. Complete quest. Oh. Oh, this is Durin? Oops. I was like, yo, who that? But hey, bro, it truly has been a while, bro. I haven't seen you in a minute, bro. I know this is your banner. Yo, you know what's crazy? Yo, that's facts. You know what's crazy is like last week when I did my Thanksgiving special, I dead ass brought up the fact that this was the banner you've been waiting for. Now, unfortunately, I want to pull on both of these banners and get both of these characters, bro. Especially Venti. But yeah, I got Durin in 50 pulls. I'm not gonna lie. Let me show you guys something. Ooh, I tried to get Calabina. Not Calabina, pause. I'm gonna get Calabina no matter what. But I tried to get Arlecchino. How many summons was I in? Oops. So I'm 45 summons in. Came home early. Yo, listen. The best feeling in the world, bro, is getting a character before the pity, because then you have spear gems and everything, bro. Now, hopefully, I'm like you when Calabina gets released, bro. But I have a feeling that I'm finna lose the 50-50. I'm actually setting up my PS4 as we speak because most of my pull data, at least you will get Durin. Hey man, let me tell you something. Let me show you something. See the number at the top right? It ain't happening, bro. It's not happening. Let me. Plus, even if like let's say hypothetically, oops. Let's say hypothetically I do pull and I would have to try and beat a 50-50. Even though right now I'm trying to set up my PS4 so I can see if I with the 5-star that I got was available, so it's possible. Well, I mean, I am 45 wishes in, so I would just need to I would need to be able to get 45 more. What I want to do, I do want to pull on the banners because with Calabina, I do not want to be on a 50-50. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If I reach Calabina, bro, and Calabina gets released and I pull and I get a 5-star and I lose the 50-50, I promise you, I will delete the game the very same day. Because I know the rage that's going to come with losing the 50-50. That's how I felt. Pity is at 74. Yeah. Damn. 74 wishes. Let's just hope they don't hold me, bro. Let's just hope that when the time comes, I don't get hold. But you missed out on a lot. I got through the war arc. I saved only 2,002 people died in total. Bro, I forgot how to share my own live stream. Yeah, I don't know. Although I don't know how close I am to like finishing our friendly neighborhood, Natland. But hey. $1,000, bro. I don't know. I think what I did wrong was the caravan. I know I saved the caravan, but I probably could have routed the way I did everything. I probably could have routed everything better, but I guess my routing was bad. Damn, 1,000. I was trying to get less than 1,000, bro. But yeah, at least only 2,000 people, bro. Because I heard that the numbers, the death toll can go high. I saved the doctors. The doctors. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and check my live stream. Did I save the doctors? I think I did. I think that was like the first one I did. I saved. I know I saved the messengers, because let's be real here. If you didn't save the messengers, you was basically cooked. But I don't remember if I saved the doctors. Oh yeah, hold on. Let me fast travel before I forget. Ah, yes. I did. I did save them. Nah, I don't know. I know that they wanted you to like follow them. You could have followed them back to the base, but I don't think I did that. I think I kept it pushing. I saved them, and then I spoke to everybody, and then I kept it pushing.
All done. How are you getting along? All done with your work?
The fuck, bruh. But yeah, I have optional objective. Hold on, what?
How are you getting along? All done with your work?
Oh, what? Hold on. It's been oh, I'm in the wrong place. It's been a little minute since I've actually come to the story. I was grinding off. That's why I have zero everything. I was trying to see if I could get the pity for Arlecchino on Arlecchino. Lose the 50-50 there. But I'll try all right, before because yeah, hold on, let me. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Midway through, I did have to switch off of the story team, because the story team just was not putting up numbers, bro. I was kind of getting cooked. And I think at one point I got super salty. I will say, the story low key was the first time I've ever shed tears in a game, for any game. I've teared up in other games, but actually shedding tears, no, that was the first time. Homework? The fuck? Wait, you mean hold on, wait, hold on. You mean this? Oh my god, come on, man. You can't do this to me, bro. Oh, you can invite characters. Oh, it's a free 4-star. I literally have all of you. I think I think I C6 all of you. Hold on. That sucks ass. I ain't gonna lie, that kind of sucks. But now that we bringing that up, hold on. Okay. Hello, game. What? Hello, game. Hello.
Must choose carefully.
All the world holds dear.
Yo, are you guys seeing this?
Backdrop of constant.
Bruh. Alright, I know for a fact I have sucrose. Oh, and official went from mid to S tier. Yo, that's official's my girl, bro. Hold on. Let me see if I can. There she is. You see that? I have her. Oh my god, I have her like although she's not level 90, I did like actually 6-star her. I'll never forget when they dropped the update and they gave us what is essentially her like main weapon. Yeah, I have her at C6. I have max constellations for Bennett. And I got 2 more constellations for him. That's how buffs are. So you will want to get her buffs for all. Are the buffs permanent? Because this is something I gotta do every week, bro. I'm gonna be a very salty Splatoon. Oh, and Klee. Wait, do I have a constellation for Klee? No. Oh, I guess these are telling me that they got buffed. You keep it forever? All right. Like, towards the end, I'm not gonna say towards the end. Like, the last thing I'll do is those missions. Yeah, I would expect Klee, the 5-star, to Klee and Albedo. I better see some especially Albedo. Albedo better not be ass anymore. Cause I ain't gonna lie, when Albedo first released, I dead ass pulled for him. I pulled for him and I got him in 10 pulls. Their talents. Ooh. Ah, I see. I think pull. Oh my god, I got Albedo in 10 pulls, bro, and I've never been able to replicate anything like that since. Okay, so you're a constellation. You're a max constellation. You're a max constellation. Oh my god, they made Klee. Well, Klee was meta for a while, but Klee and the Klee and Venti combo, but they made Klee. They brought Klee back. Did they do my boy D-Luke justice?
Motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
Oh, let me turn my TV down before. Better than Raiden, and D-Luke is not included. Razor being stronger than Raiden, that is a outlandish statement to make, bro. But with those, that's crazy, bro. And why is D-Luke not included, bro? Don't tell me that they did D-Luke dirty, bro. Raiden being weaker than Razor is absolutely insane. But
inactivity serves no.
so hold on. Mona is in it, which I'm happy about because I do have Mona. I am happy about that. Mona gets a buff, but Jean and D-Luke don't. Man. Why they do D-Luke and Jean? Wait, actually. Okay, hold on. These are all the people. So Venti and wait, Durin gets a buff too? I understand Venti getting a buff. Bro needs a buff desperately. But the new character gets even stronger. I thought he was strong. Does he get even stronger with the actual buffs and stuff? That's yo, Durin better be the most cracked character in the game at the moment. Ah. Well, I mean, that makes sense. Also, with Calabina, I found out I was right. I knew she was Hydro. I knew she couldn't be Cryo because Cryo just did not make sense for her. Oh, all right. So now I understand why they buffed the other characters. They made an already strong Sucrose even stronger. I ain't gonna lie though. I can think of the team. You have Durin, Sucrose, DPS, so a sub D. That's
All
Hey,
the world
listen.
holds dear
Can he put
is
up
but
big
a
numbers though?
backdrop of constant
Or
motion.
on or off field? That's the big
I
question.
stand before it, alone and unchanging.
It kind of feel. I hope he can do like while he's on field, he can do big damage because it would kind of suck to have such a unique character just be rendered for off field only. 10,000 at level 50. Man, oh, wait, what? 10K non-built is that's crazy. Level 50. Did he have no items? If he did 10K level 50 with no items or weapons, well, actually, yeah, with no I won't say weapons, because let's be real here, you kind of need the weapon or at least a weapon. You also get a free Durin skin. And there's story quest. Yeah, I wish MiHoYo, our Hoyoverse, would give out a free copy of just one unit of these 5-star units. It literally makes I don't want to go off on a tangent with that. Oh shit. Yo, listen. When you have him built, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna pull up on you in game, bro, to see the big damage, bro.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water.
All right, let's get to talking to certain characters before. Let's start with the captain.
I must congratulate you on your efforts during this war. I'm told you have proven yourself to be an outstanding adventurer and warrior.
That if I yo, oh my god, bro's about to turn himself into Sasuke.
You remind me of the princess. Similarities in your approach are striking, especially when you told me you wanted to win. I hope you will see her soon.
Hey, Auroron! How are the Masters of the Nightwind doing?
Granny Sealolly's been there the whole time, and she's a tough one. I think we should be fine. I'm sure there'll be some patching up to do, though. That's a job for the young folks. I should probably head back so I can pitch in.
Do you need support from the Fatui?
Probably not. There are a lot of older folks in our tribe, and I suspect they would find your comrade's presence a little distressing.
Right, because often they look like a bunch of intimidating thugs.
Well, also in my tribe, excessive use of elemental energy is bad for your eyesight.
The moon haunts you. Bro's about to use that electro moon ability, bro. Bro, I'm so pissed off that I did not get Flint, bro. But I tried, bro. I tried.
Oh, right. Okay.
You did a great job, Kachina. Oh, you're much more confident now. Seems like winning the pilgrimage gave you a real boost.
No. I just figured I should do my part, you know?
I spoke to your mom and dad. They were singing your praises. They said the world's your oyster now.
How are things at the People of the Springs base?
There are some casualties, but the overall mood is very positive. I reckon they'll start rebuilding pretty soon.
Same situation for the Children of Echoes.
Still, it's so sad that some people couldn't be saved by the Ode of Resurrection. I think I want to hold a candlelight vigil for them when I get home.
Oh, that's a great idea. Let's do it together.
Let's hope that their sacrifice marks the beginning of a new age for Natlan. An age of unprecedented peace.
Bro said 300k per big hit. Oh. If only I got him, bro. And he looks hella cool, bro. He looks hella cool. Let's see. Yo, I'm so glad I don't have a face cam up and running, because if I did, bro, so many embarrassing shit that I be accidentally doing, bro, would just cook me, bro. I would actually be cooked.
You are one lucky devil. I don't know how the heck you're still alive.
I'm in a zero tolerance mood right now. Stop being so flippant.
Unless you want to get punched in the face.
What is it with you, Ahau? Why are you so incapable of being nice? Oh, this is rich. One measly victory, and it's all gone to your head. You'd all be mincemeat by now if not for the heroic deeds of the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahul Ahau!
Alright. Credit where credit's due. Here's a bunch of grapes for your trouble.
Don't treat me like I'm your pet parent!
By the way, can you please explain to me what is this Digimon looking ass thing, bro?
The messengers are the worst affected. I expect there will be delays on all deliveries in Natlan for some time. Although fortunately, a lot of people have said they're willing to help out part-time. That should alleviate the situation.
An AI dragon? Hold up. They can make AI dragons, but they low-key be living in primitive like housing. Oh my god, bro. Yo, y'all have AIs, but y'all don't got TVs or cell phones or like any like modern day communication stuff. I know for a fact bro got wings, so if bro is not gliding with his wings, I'm not gonna lie, bro, I'm gonna be a little salty. There's no way in hell there's no way in hell a dragon boy is out here not flying, not using his wings to at least glide. I know they're not gonna give him the ability to fly, but he has to glide with his wings. Otherwise him having wings is basically pointless.
The Collective of Plenty was the furthest from the Abyss's entry point, so they didn't have as many monsters to deal with. From what I hear, they got off relatively unscathed. But it might have been a different story if Chaska hadn't gotten there when she did.
That's good to hear. All's well that ends well. Well, what do you know? These are pretty tasty. Oh, serve it! One more bunch of grapes, post-haste!
Yo, what a wasted opportunity, bro. What you mean he just glides regularly, bro? What a waste. What a waste, bro. Here's a dragon boy. You guys have like a dragon boy who actually has wings. Yo, you have every right. What is the point of having someone with... Why give him wings if you weren't going to allow him to use the wings? That is so stupid, bro. Oh my god. Yo, imagine in real life somebody has wings and they whip out a parachute to glide to fly, bro. Come on, man. You have wings, bro. Oh my god, bro. Yo, bro. That's like a bird hopping on a train to go to like the next stop, bro. That's actually upsetting. What is the point of giving him wings, bro? Man.
Okay, Polly.
Everyone else is enjoying the celebration, but a house still being...
In fairness, repeating a few set...
I am not...
Alright, let me whip out the up to him being less than 8-year-old. Hell no, bro. Hell no. There's no way you, even if you're less than a year old, you just not gonna forget how to fly, bro. I had to buy the
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion.
Alright, hold on. Let me switch controllers because of this controller,
alone and unchanging.
I keep forgetting because of the amount of stuff that I be doing. I keep forgetting to he even flips up with his flips up. All right. Oh my god, I'm about to get super salty. Let me move the chat. Maybe the chat box has to be up here. I'm about to get super salty. How he flips up and pops his wings out.
But human life
His
is like
animations
the dew
have
at
his
dawn,
wings out because
or
I'm
a
actually
bubble
looking at
rising
it
through
with my phone.
water.
So some of his animations have his
Transitory.
wings. So why he can't use his wings to fly instead of the glider? All right. They said bro has too much aura. No game. No game. Hello? Yeah, that was a waste. That was a wasted potential, bro. Absolute. Oh, this is the story team. Oh, I forgot. All right, yo, Jungli, you kind of. Wait, is this? Yeah, this is a story team. All right, Jungli, stick the traveler right here. Let me. Like, bro, his wings. Yo, that's exactly what I'm saying. It's like, yo, bro, his wing, he pops his wings out. You're using your wings as a cape, but you want to use a glider to glide, bro? That don't make no sense, bro. At that point, bro, you're just trolling, bro. If I was in the game and I started using a wing glider to glide, bro, I'd be looking at him like Dokes, bro, from Dexter, bro. I would just be looking at him, bro, just sitting back, just having the music play. Ding, ding. Like, bro. So he can fly with his skill, but yo, alright.
Just what will we come across this?
Alright, shut up, Aether.
Ah, welcome.
You seem a little out of sorts. Are you just tired, or...?
I guess I am. You know, when I was up there in the sky, I could see all of Natland stretching out below me. People everywhere, giving everything they had for a chance at victory. I just... If only I'd been quicker. Maybe they wouldn't have... And Koichi. Maybe she'd still... I'm sorry. Now is not the time for that. Fruit juice, right?
Make it a large?
True. My 500-year plan has almost come to fruition. Just one last step to go. Namely, my final battle against the Abyss. But battle is second nature to me, so I'm not feeling a huge amount of pressure.
That's actually an interesting. That's actually a really interesting game style. I thought they would just make him like use his ult. Something similar to I thought they were gonna make him similar to Zhao, where like Zhao puts on the mask and all of a sudden his moves get enhanced. Like, and his two ults. Oh shit. That means, bro, that means when you build him, bro is about to he's just about to sit down and just poop out damage, bro.
It was so awesome. The way you exploded that thing in the sky with one almighty punch. Are you always gonna have that kind of power from now on?
Oh, that was the Divine Throne unleashing my full potential. And it was only temporary. I can't wield that power for any length of time. My body wouldn't be able to handle it. Likewise, the amplified power of the Ode of Resurrection was also temporary. From now on, it's back to ancient name-bearers only. Correct. We dealt the Abyss a critical blow. So for the time being, it's too weak to sustain regular invasions. I hope the people will be able to enjoy this period of peace. Or rather, assuming all goes to plan, eternal peace. We've had centuries of war with the Abyss, and it's high time we brought that chapter to a close. Anyway, there's something I've been wondering about. I know you've been at the center of some major events in other nations too, and fought many powerful foes.
It depends on what you do with this. That's I hope like when you use his ult, if you use a skill, then you can use the other ult. So you can use both ults in one go. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I know on Thanksgiving, I was crashing out a little bit over this, but where the hell are the other nations? Why Sumeru, Mondstadt, and Leeway and Fontaine not help? Especially considering the fact that both Fontaine and Sumeru are the absolute closest to them, and if anything happens to Natland, the first two places that would get impacted would be Sumeru and Fontaine. So I have no idea why she didn't just ask. Either she didn't ask, or they are unaware of it. I think there's every single ley line, because I remember this specifically. Though it was the one of the main reason why the original Dendro Archon had to die, and why Nahida had to take over, because Nahida wasn't corrupted by the forbidden knowledge. Yeah, but Nahida should definitely know, because Nahida is connected to every single ley line in all of Teyvat. Even if the knights even if they decided to create their own sub ley line, Nahida is still connected to every ley line. So of all people who should know what is currently going on, it should 1000% be Nahida. So I can understand Fontaine and like the other nations, but Sumeru in particular should have. There's no way in hell they should. At least Nahida should not know what the hell is going on in this nation. Hell, I think she even alluded to it in like the story quest. I might have to go back, but I'm pretty sure she told us that something big was going on in Natland. So it would really. I was crashing out. Oh my god, I was crashing out over it. Last what was it, last week? Yeah, I was really crashing over. I was crashing out over that. I was over there. I was like, yo, look how many people is dying, bro. Oh my god, I'm not gonna lie. If I lost my sister in the same way she lost her sister, bro, I would have to throw hands with the Abyss. I'm always gonna have beef with the Abyss, but after last week, I've had a beef with the Abyss since day one. But after last week, yo, it's gonna be on site every single time, bro. The Abyss gotta go. I remember all that, but technically speaking, right? Because if we're going off of like in-game time, like how long it's been in between the traveler being in Sumeru up until now, technically it should have been like a couple years at this point, like legit. Because we've gone through a bunch of what's it called, the lantern rites. We've gone through, I think, like what, 3 or 4 lantern rites by this point. So it's been years. There's no way that in these couple of years Nahida hasn't sifted through all of that information, especially since she's getting help from Scaramouche.
In this war, you were in the thick of it once again, dashing around tirelessly, supporting the fighting on all fronts. So tell me, what drives you to do this as a mere traveler passing through? Why risk life and limb for a cause that's not your own?
When the fuck did, bro? I mean, I wouldn't put it past Scaramouche to leave Sumeru. Again, it's been like a couple years at this point. So trapping him there for however many years would make no sense. So it would be it's nice to know that he's out and about traveling. But I'm pretty sure he was still in Sumeru for a long ass time. Also, if the heavenly principles, right? I know that they first off, finding out that Sealies are angels, yo, my friend owes me money and he don't want to pay up. Guys, I'm gonna let you guys know. When Genshin first was released back in patch 1.0 and I saw the Sealies, from all the way back then, I was like, yo, watch these Sealies be like angels or some form of like lesser angel. Yo, what happened? What was confirmed last week in the story quest? That Sealies are angels. And bro bet me 100 cash and bro don't want to pay up, bro. I mean, he probably wasn't in Sumeru long, but I'm pretty sure that he was there long enough for him and Nahida to like get close enough, because I don't remember which side quest it was, but both him and Nahida was close enough for Nahida to give him a nickname. You're not just gonna give some person that you got pure unadulterated beef with a nickname, even though we all have like good reasons not. Well, at that point in time, everybody had good reasons not to like Scara. 2 weeks tops. I mean, maybe. But no, he couldn't have, because the in the Nahida story quest in the hold on, was it the Nahida story quest? I'm pretty sure it was in the Nahida story quest where you when the traveler spoke to Nahida and was trying to figure out stuff about his siblings, about Lumine. Scara was still there. When she gave up the gnosis, Scara was also still there. To my knowledge, it had been months since the traveler visited the people of Sumeru at that point in time. So I don't think it was 2 weeks. I'm pretty sure he was at most he had to have been there for at least half a year. That I do know, because Scaramouche was there during the Nahida story quest, and the quests after the Archon quest and before, I think it was like right before Fontaine was released, Scara was still there. Yeah, half a year is still more than enough to comb through enough of the ley lines. The only thing I can think of for them not wanting to touch Natlan's ley lines is the fact that if the abyss is involved and they don't want to restart the withering in Fontaine. I said Fontaine. Oh my god, I'm at Sumeru. They don't want to restart the withering. And to answer Moika's question, yo, listen, I am the traveler. At this point, they should just put GOAT on my chest, bro. They should just every time I enter a new area, they should just hand me the keys to the city. Because let's be real here, the traveler is here to save it, bro. The traveler never catches a break. break. Bro has never once gone into a new area and not have to solve some world-ending calamity, bro. I'm sticking with my theory that the Heavenly Principles purposely kept Lumine in the past and had Lumine clean up no, the forbidden knowledge had something to do with the abyss. So the knowledge that they gained that was implanted in the ley lines that was causing the withering was about the abyss. So whatever important information that they found out about the abyss, because the ley lines only became corrupted with forbidden knowledge during the cataclysm. Yeah, it was because of the cataclysm that caused the whole situation. So at the end of it, all the root causes of the problems happening today is because of Conria and the abyss. Now, I think that the Heavenly Principles, before I continue the story, here's my theory. The Heavenly Principles, after defeating Aether and Lumine, she kept Lumine in the past and had Lumine clean up after Conria and fix all the issues from 500 years ago, and then she sent Aether 500 years in the future to clean up and save the future. So Lumine's job was to clean up the past, or what would have been her present, to fix all those issues right there and then. And then Aether's job is to save to finish the job, basically. So he's here to finish the job and save and end all the world-ending threats that came as a consequence of the cataclysm. So whatever Lumine couldn't do, it's Aether's job to complete it. And then by the end of the journey, we're gonna have to fight the Heavenly Principles, and that's when she'll break down her grandiose plan. No spoilers, no spoilers. No spoilers. I gotta, unless the only time I'll accept spoilers is if it's missions that I'll never be able to do, because for whatever reason Hoyoverse does not replay older missions, older like event missions, which for some reason they throw in a whole bunch of lore in these one-off story missions that they never rerun. So if it's not from like the one-off story missions, yeah, y'all can't spoil. End of Natlan. Okay, well, I mean, we're getting closer and closer to the end of Natlan. Hopefully we get some information.
You know, it's that mindset that distinguishes the heroes in every story. They're the natural protagonists. What I'm really trying to say is, I would love for you, with your extraordinary talent and your sense of justice, to join me in this final step. You and I together, finally putting an end to the ever-looming threat of the Abyss. But I also don't want to take advantage of your good nature and readiness to help others. The final battle will be very dangerous, and you have the rest of your journey to consider.
Yo, who said that I wasn't willing, bro? I want all the smoke with the Abyss, bro. What are you talking about? If I have a chance to teabag the Abyss, I'm gonna teabag them every single time, without shame. They're gonna get teabagged by me every single time. Yo, I'm coming with you, bro. Every time I get a chance to beat up on the Abyss, it's gonna happen.
I'm sure you must be weary. Sleep well tonight. Let's talk again tomorrow in the speaker's chamber. I'll give you more details on the final battle, and then I hope to hear your verdict.
Yeah, I know the Abyss Order. So what I do, or what I've come to the collective understanding is that for whatever reason, yeah, the one thing I've like come to understand is that the Abyss and the Abyss, Lumine's Abyss and the actual Abyss, I've come to the conclusion that they are two separate entities. And the reason why I came to that conclusion is look how they operate, look how differently they operate. Lumine, I have not seen Lumine attempt to invade other countries. I know she's stolen others. I know that the Abyss has stolen other people's or the other gods' statue and trying to recreate their own god. But I'll be real with you. I've never once seen Lumine attempt to take over an entire country, bro. Her whole thing has always been, from what I'm gathering, is she just wants to save Conria. But if you think about it, they call her the princess of Conria, so it would only make sense for her to want to save, I guess, a country that she's like a part of, or one of the rulers of. I'm assuming for her to be a princess, and we all know that the travelers are not even from this world, but the only way she can be classified as a princess is if she had married one of the princes. That's the only thing I could think of. But yeah, I'm always gonna take the chance to beat up on the Abyss every single time without fail, bro. I'm sorry, I don't care if it's Lumine's Abyss, if it's a regular Abyss. Every time I get a chance, I'm gonna beat the shit out of the Abyss. Just the people of Conria, they just collateral, bro. And that's the unfortunate thing. It's just the people of Conria are just collateral damage, bro. That's all it is, bro. I got no beef with the people of Conria. I won't spoil what and why she wants to save Conria. Yeah, I know. It has to be like some deeper meaning. It's either that or the travelers, both Lumine and Aether, was the actual cause of Conria's destruction, and she's trying to save it out of guilt. That's the only thing I could think of, because let's be real here. In this world, right? Besides the 500 plus years that they spent in the world, if you take this world and like separate it, this is just one of many worlds that they've traveled together in. So it would make no sense for them to have like an attachment unless they spent more than enough time here for them to grow attached. Oh, I can't wait. All right, listen, I can't. You get listen, bro. You gave me hype, bro. You getting me hype. I might make this stream. I might actually stream, because according to, I've been streaming for an hour and 13 minutes. I might actually stream for about 2 to 3 hours. I might push it there. I might actually push it there. It's not gonna be a live. It's not gonna be like last week where I almost live streamed for 5 hours. Last week was special. I just gotta catch up to you guys so I can understand the lore. So I can understand the lore better. Alright, let's leave. Let's go talk to the Archon and let's go beat up on the Abyss, bro. The Abyss, not gonna lie, the Abyss killing off certain characters, bro. Nah, bro. What pisses me off is they did not. If the Abyss killed like the two douchebags from like the start of this quest, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I would not feel no type of way, bro. I would have, bro. I would have let it happen. Real talk. I would have let that happen, bro. They would have got bodied, and I would have let it happen. But instead, they killed a poor innocent doctor that had nothing to do with nothing. Oh, hello. I heard the little noise for. Oh, I know for a fact, like with leeway, it's about to be a pain in the ass to collect all of those orbs.
Hey, Traveler, Paimon. There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Oh, hey, Sweet Lolly. What's up?
Listen up. I have something really important to tell you.
What? Are you serious?
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price is death. And only Mawika's death can clear the debt. I had thought that the Ruler of Death might have a change of heart after seeing the people of Natlan come together and fight so bravely. But even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone, it looks like that death is still set in stone. I had to know your thoughts. I want to save her, but I can't do it alone.
Let the goat! Let the goat! Let my boy the goat do his job. I got you. Nobody gonna die, bro. Nobody else is gonna die, bro. I got you. I'm about that life. Trust me, she's gonna live.
Okay, good. That makes me feel a little better. Thank you for standing up for us. There's clearly something special about you, so if anyone has a chance of defying the rules, that would be you.
Wait. I'm pretty sure she was there when I was called by what they call. I was called by the nickname that they give all Outworlders. What was it called again? What is it? I know he's the seventh. What's bro? I cannot remember. Yo, it's funny. I know a lot about the lore, but when it comes to like remembering off the top of my head, bro, the names of certain things, bro. Oh, Descenders. She's like, bro, is like the 5th Descender, bro. Yeah. But I'm 110%. I'm gonna go back and go check the VODs or go on my YouTube channel and check the YouTube channel. But I'm more than 100% sure. I'm like 110% sure. I got called a Descender in front of a whole bunch of people, and nobody questioned what a Descender is. So I'm assuming that's why I'm special, bruh.
Oh, and please don't breathe a word of this to Mawika. I'm sure she's well aware of the cost of using the Divine Throne's power. But if she finds out that anyone else knows, it could ruin our chances to help.
Got it. Mum's the word.
Alright, that was the last major item on my to-do list. Now, since I've come all this way, I think it's finally time for a well-earned drink.
Go easy though, yeah?
Don't worry, I said a drink. That means just one.
Yo, that's what they all say. They all say, yo, just one drink, and then they get cooked.
All right, you little munchkin. If you keep pestering me, I'm gonna have to get serious. I get 100 kids a day telling me they want to be the next Pyro Archon. Why should I train you? Nagging isn't gonna accomplish anything. No one can predict the future, and unless you have some exceptional jaw-dropping talent I'm unaware of.
I can shoot those cornflakes in your kitchen from right here.
Don't be ridiculous. You couldn't make that shot from all the way over here? Wait, hold on. You could hurt someone with that. Well, I'll be. You made the shot. The science of the canopy raised him tough. That's some real skill you got there, little lady. Maybe you really will be Pyro Archon one day.
Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Bro, why do I keep grabbing my other controller, bro? Yo. All right, hold on. You know, I'm thinking about it. I know she's sacrificing memories and stuff, but something is telling me that the price isn't death, but immortality.
I'm the first one of us to get an ancient name. And it's not just any ancient name, but Mollypo. If you ask me nicely, there's still time to join my team for the pilgrimage, you know. No need to scowl. You lost and I won, it's no big deal. You want me to be happy for you when your turn comes, right? So cheer up.
I'll get my own ancient name soon enough, and it'll be an even better one than yours.
Oh, really? Well, good luck with that. What ancient name could beat Mollypo in our tribe? Unless... surely you don't mean Kiangozi?
That's probably the only other thing I can think of is her power.
Can't believe I beat you in a wrestling match for once. Can't be more than a few days now until you're officially made the Pyro Archon. Imagine me trying to schedule a wrestling session with you after that. Excuse me, Pyro Archon, but would you be able to take a day off from running the nation to wrestle with me? I heard that the Pyro Archon inherits the knowledge stored in the sacred flame. And apparently it can change your personality. I can't help but feel a little worried.
Worried that you won't be able to beat me in a wrestling match anymore?
Why would I be worried about that? Never mind. Clearly I'm just overthinking things. Why would you forget about me just because of some new job? Even if that job happens to be Archon. Come on, one more round.
So if it's not price, if it's not power.
After the darkness will come the dawn.
Is it memories? It can't be memories.
No one fights alone.
Because I know that the Archons live long lives because once they use the power of the Gnosis, because they get hit with an immortality curse.
For Natlan!
Or a pseudo immortality, because immortality means even if like their head is cut off, they won't die. But I'm pretty sure if you cut off the head of one of their heads, they'll die. But
look at the sky. It's getting brighter at last.
Yo, when will your rerun happen? Oh my god.
We walk the righteous path, and the Pyro Archon will guide us.
Is it the Oath of Resurrection? Well, we about to
The
find out.
victors shall burn bright, while the losers must turn to ash. I have done what is required of me. The rules are now written into the Night Kingdom, and this will help you to stand against the Abyss.
It is still not enough. All this can do is give my people courage. It will not see us through a true catastrophe. If you are to make the Natlanese alone bear the consequences of a broken world, you will have to bring more to the bargaining table.
You are the greediest human I have ever met, and the fiercest negotiator. No other would seriously ask to borrow my power. My domain is death, and its power comes at a great price. The question is, are you prepared to pay?
I need that power. Only a hero can truly wield it, and heroes are not afraid of dying.
No, a fear of death is ingrained in all living things. If the wielder of this power cannot conquer their fear, countless innocent lives will be claimed in their stead. For only then can the price be paid. Those are the rules.
Mine is a nation that will not yield to the Abyss, and it will certainly not yield to your rules. As their culture and civilization is transmitted through the generations and their faith grows, the people will go from strength to strength and reach heights that even I cannot dream of.
Very well. I shall agree to help you. But I am merely a shade, and I do not have as much freedom to do as I please as you might think.
Hold on. I just remember something. The Pyro Archon resurrected herself. She essentially reincarnated herself. Wouldn't that mean that she had to have died in the past? So did she already pay the price and just resurrected herself 500 years in the future? That means she would be paying. There's nothing she would have paid because she's already paid that price 500 years ago. I'm thinking about it. I'm actually thinking about it because now, as soon as I saw the Oath of Resurrection, that you put the Oath of Resurrection isn't either, it hit me. This is not the original. I guess this is her or what she originally looked like, but this is not what she. She's 500 years in the future, and 500 years ago she died. Essentially, she sacrificed herself to meaning. The only thing I can think of is that 500 years ago she paid the price, reincarnated, she used the power of the Nosif to reincarnate herself, and therefore she's not really. Remember what your friend said before about Capitano. Ain't no fucking way, bruh. Oh, nah. Yo. Nah, bruh.
Then what do you propose?
Yo, the captain, bro. Capitano actually... Yo, shout out to him. Hopefully, at some point we can save him. Bring him back in some way, shape, or form. I know that if we really think about it, the people of Conria are technically immortal. They were cursed with but think about it, who pays the price? You know, it actually makes sense for Capitano to pay the price, considering the fact that the people of Conria 500 years ago don't want to really live, essentially. Yeah, see, that's why. See. Oh my God, bro, yo, good looks, bro. That's what I was about to. That's what I was about to say. The people of Conria want to die, but they're permanently stuck as the creatures that we be killing on a daily basis. But they do want to die, but they can't die because of the curse. So Capitano sacrificing himself actually makes a whole lot of sense. Bro, that's crazy. Bro really found a way to bypass the heavenly principles curse, bro. That's smart, bro. That's actually smart. But I'm not gonna lie though, damn, my friend, bro. Yo, if I didn't know what happened to Capitano at the end of the game, like I didn't know the full details, but if I didn't know that he went into some form of like stasis, this conversation you and we haven't, bro, it would have been lit. It would have been lit, bro. Oh my God, yo, I want to fight my friend for real, for real.
Keep this a secret. If I am questioned about it, I will deny all involvement and claim that treacherous Xbalanque stole my power.
Does because hey, listen, I'll be real. If the people of Conria can remove that curse from turning them into hilly trolls, because I haven't forgot about that one quest, that the Densleaf quest, where we found out essentially that hilly trolls are just the people of Conria. So listen, it's a win-win for him, bro.
That will not be a problem. Thank you. I am glad we could reach an agreement.
Come in. As you know, I've asked you to come here to discuss the task of wiping out the Abyss. Oh, but first, any progress on the ancient name? I'm surprised she was willing to help you, and by extension, me. I'm very grateful to her.
Wait, hold on. Wasn't the whole point of the ancient names for winning that huge battle? Why would the Traveler still need one by this point?
That's right. The Abyss has retreated to the depths of the Night Kingdom, a place that has long since been corrupted by abyssal energy. If we don't finish them off and restore the ley lines, the threat they pose to Natlan will remain. The battle we fought yesterday, we may one day have to fight again. This is the fate Natlan has always been resigned to. For thousands of years, we have struggled on the brink of a looming darkness and never known true peace.
Yo, guys, I will be right back. I just want one thing to be said. My friend just texted me, and he said the reason why he doesn't want to pay up the money is because I was right about the angels, but I was also right about what's it called? When I come back, I'll let you guys know. But bro is a dickhead. right, I'm back. So, bro hit me with, because I was right about the Sealies being angels. He got upset, but whew, I shouldn't have ran down the. I ran down the stairs and then I quickly ran up my hill to go grab something from somebody, and then ran back to my house. I had to catch my breath real quick. Bro, hold on. Let me pull up the message. Let me see if I can. Oh, why are you deleting messages? I know you in my live stream, bro. I know you in my live stream, bro. I don't know why you deleted the message, bro. You're a chicken, bro. Yeah, bro, salty about me being right about the Sealies, and the fact that I might potentially be right about well, I was right about the thing involving Arlecchino, where Arlecchino, where I said that in the trailer or for Lumine, when they were doing the Lumine quest, you only saw one destroyed moon. So I essentially said that one of the two moons, one of the two out of the three moons were still like around, because I remember people used to say that the only one moon was left, but it didn't really make sense for there to only be one moon. And then I saw some stuff involving Arlecchino, and that's when I found out that the second moon is still alive, but is using the power of the abyss to keep itself alive. Hence why aren't one of them alive, and it's the moon that Arlecchino's power comes from, and the moon is actually essentially using the power of the abyss to keep itself afloat. Broke. Oh, so why is bro tripping, bro? Why is he talking nonsense? Bro hit me with the I don't have Arlecchino, so I don't know what he's talking about involving Arlecchino. The only thing I know is that from his explanation was that one of the moons is currently being held together by the power of the abyss, and that is where Arlecchino's power comes from, since they worship the red moon. A weird red moon, but it isn't confirmed. Well, if at some point they do confirm, to be honest, I think it is a man-made moon. That would oh my god, that would actually be crazy. That would be crazy if it's a man-made moon. But I'm hoping that it's not a man-made moon, and one of the moons one of the moons found a way to survive and turn into the trick Calabina into thinking that both of them are dead, and that she's like the last moon. It's from the abyssal without the fragment of the moon of the dead. That would be crazy. But I can't wait to reach Nordcry so I can understand like the stuff involving all that lore, because hey, anything past Fontaine or now Natland, anything involving anything past Natland at the current moment, yeah, I'm utterly clueless about. So I have no idea. So I'm on this journey, as I told you guys. Yeah, I will say this. This will be the last time I play Genshin on my PS5. So the next time I play Genshin, it'll be on the PS4, and I have to do it this way because as I'm about to show you guys real quick. Hold on, let me actually show you guys something. I keep doing this. PlayStation? Hello? Look, this is all I got on the PlayStation 5. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 PlayStation 5 games that I can play. Because after that, I have no more space. Genshin on the PS5 is taking up almost 200 gigs by itself. These two games combined don't make up how many. These two games combined is still not enough to make up how much Genshin is taking up. So the next time I play Genshin, it's going to be on the PS4.
But this time, I want to break the cycle and free us from this fate for good. With the sacred flame, I can protect myself from the abyssal corruption, but beyond that, you are the only other person who can resist it. If your ancient name can't be forged, I will go alone. But if it can, I'd really love your help. Not completely. After all, the Night Kingdom is still plagued by abyssal corruption. But when I used the power of the Divine Throne, it dispelled a lot of that corruption. Plus, your ancient name is a special case, so the Lord of the Night will take special care of you. In short, the Ode of Resurrection still has a number of limitations, but I can promise that it will work reliably on you.
Whoa. Are we forgetting something here? What about Paimon? What's her place in all this?
Paimon, I'll be real with you. Although I still think that you're like a mini Celestia, just legit. Either you lost your memory or you're playing dumb and just want to observe the traveler, and your ass is not coming with me, bro. If you die, bro, the game is not gonna feel the same. Even if people think you're annoying, the game just won't feel the same if Paimon dies. So keep your ass right here. Go hang out with the AI dragon. Drink some fruit juice or something. You're not coming.
What? You mean we'll be separated?
The Abyss is extremely devious. If you two go there together, you can bet they'll make Paimon their primary target just to put us in an impossible position.
Paimon wasn't that worried, but now she's petrified. What will you do without me?
Paimon, unless you, it's a shade of. That too would actually be super cool, bro. I just want to know what the hell is Paimon, bro, because clearly, even though nobody in the world like question what Paimon is, clearly she has some like super importance or super irrelevance. I personally believe that once the twins resolve whatever issue that they have, the twins and Paimon are going to be leaving this world to go on a journey together. But yeah, Paimon's not going, bro. I'll say it before and I'll say it again. The game just would not feel the same if Paimon was to die. If there's one thing I like about Genshin is that until like certain things is confirmed, being able to like theorize and like bounce theories with other people is always fun.
about this because you're really asking a lot of her, but we'll give Paimon some time and she'll do her best to rise to the challenge.
I greatly appreciate it. Everyone in Natlan knows how important this final battle is. You will be remembered and revered long into the future, until the end of time. If you have any other questions, please ask away.
Leave the chamber. Wait, can we ask you questions?
As I've said, if you have any other questions, please ask away.
All right. So these are the questions. So let's start with about the aftermath of the war.
The work of rebuilding is underway, and people are flocking to join the effort. With everyone rallying together, I'm sure it won't be long before there's no trace left of the damage done by this war. The healing process, on the other hand, that's a bigger obstacle to overcome. Many are grieving, and there's simply no replacing the ones we lost. As the sun rises once more and we rediscover the ability to believe in the future, we must never forget their sacrifice. As I've said, if you have any other questions, please ask away.
All right, about the false sky and the strange fragments.
False sky. I have heard this expression before, but I think this was the first proof of its existence. I think there's a lot of investigating to be done to understand what the fragments behind the sky are and why they were hidden in the first place. However, from what the Adventurers Guild tells me, neither the split sky phenomenon nor the fragments have ever been observed in any other nation. My guess is that the Heavenly Principles wants them kept a secret. I just hope they don't cause me any trouble over it.
Oh, you should be fine. We did something much crazier back in Fontaine and we're still here.
Well, that's good to know. Anyway, the line I'm going with for the masses is astronomical anomaly. And I don't expect much of a backlash. Meanwhile, we can look into it at our own pace. As I've said, if you have any other questions, please ask away.
I ain't gonna lie. 100% in an area is a feat because these areas are super huge, bro, and they take a lot of time, bro. So I gotta applaud. I'm gonna applaud you. I wish I had like sound effects and stuff. I would have given you an applause, bro, because hell, I think the only time it took me 2 years to 100% almost all of Mondstadt and Leeway. So the fact that you did one, damn, bro. Yo, I gotta applaud you, bro, because these areas are huge.
That wasn't their souls we saw, but a snapshot of them in time. All the work of the ancient name engravers 500 years ago, who made some special modifications to their names. Their souls returned to the Night Kingdom long ago, and will have been reborn in Natlan since, albeit in a different form. For all we know, they may have already lived many new lives by now. And so, even though we will never meet again, they will always be by our side in one way or another. I think that gives another layer of meaning to the phrase, "No one fights alone." As I've said, if you have any other questions, please ask away. We have a temporary alliance, but I can tell that saving Natlan is not his only goal.
Yeah, Paimon still doesn't get why saving Natlan would be so important to him in the first place. Unless he's just a good guy who wants to avoid another Conria. But somehow Paimon doubts it's that simple.
I wouldn't worry too much. Based on all the interactions we've had with him and knowing more about his background, I have a lot of respect for him. I don't think he has any ill intentions. Now, we should focus on the final battle. As I've said, if you have any other questions, please ask away.
2 more areas without treasure. Bruh. I got no more questions. I might need to 100% some areas to get enough primos.
The Outlander with deep ties to this land returns. And this time, he is alone.
The power that the Pyro Archon used to strike back at the Abyss came from the Ruler of Death. From what I know of her rules, she will demand death in return.
How do you know this? I see. So, the Ruler of Death sent you on your long journey.
Natlan still has a final battle to fight, and I too have a final foe to face. For the sake of those countless lost souls, and a hope for Natlan's future, I need your help.
Wait, is this where he made the deal? But I feel like the Heavenly Principles would not let something like this slide. Yeah, you guys can call me crazy, but I highly doubt the Heavenly Principles would ever allow something like that to just slide. Let me... Yes. I keep forgetting that I have to do that. Yo, give me this, give me... Yes, thank you. I forgot the treasure compass was a thing. Oh my god. Hey, is this boss fight like a permanent boss fight? Will I be able to come back and throw hands? Okay, Act 5. Boom. Time for an all interlude. What the hell are you talking about interlude? You know what? For the Archon quest, alright, for the Archon quest, I'm gonna call it for that. Let's see. There are some other quests I would like to do before. First off, is doing this quest going to hold me? Complete this quest to unlock the witch's homework. Let's head to Mondstadt's. Let's TP. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna have to work on my riding, bro. My riding's gonna have to do bigger damage. I can't get outscaled like this. I hope not.
Whoa! This is way too many books! Considering this library organizing job was classified as a premium commission, I'm on key mentally prepared, you know? But seeing it in person is something else.
Why, if it isn't Cutie and Paimon. What brings you back to Mondstadt? Let me guess. You missed me so much you just had to come visit. Is that it? You've become quite the flatterer since we last saw each other, haven't you?
Found you! We were starting to think you weren't clocking in today.
Well, I wasn't planning to. But then, Catherine mentioned someone had finally accepted an important commission for the library. So I came to check on things. Might you both be here for that very commission by any chance? Ah, music to my ears. Now, as you can see, a certain anonymous benefactor has donated a large amount of books to us. Imagine my surprise when a glance down the book list revealed that each one would be an entirely new addition to our collection. There are books of all different kinds, including quite a few that are banned. Troublesome, I know. So this wasn't an odd job I could trust to just anyone. And sorting them myself? My, what a headache that would be. It would take ages. All that to say, I'm very relieved to see you here. I would treat you to some tea, of course, but looking at the state of this place, perhaps another time, yes?
Don't worry. Just leave the commission to us.
You're as sweet as ever, Paimon. Well then, good luck in here. I'll leave you to it.
I ain't gonna lie. Books be getting a crazy commission, a crazy cheap commission to just put some books in some shelves.
What even are
I'd be a happy
books?
motherfucker.
A Hilichurl's Guide to Running for Your Life? Do Hilichurls even read? Oh, and Basics of Whopper Flower Cultivation. Who'd grow one of those, anyway? And what's this one? The Little Witch's Dictionary? Huh. That title's kind of suspicious. And didn't we already sort this area? Did you notice it earlier?
To be honest, I have not met the character yet, so I have to reserve my opinions of Alice. I will say I've seen like a 3-second thing of them introducing her and then she breaking the fourth wall to fix the camera on her, which is kind of crazy. So I haven't met her yet, and so I can't really give my opinions, but from everything that I've been seeing as of recently, she looked like a pretty cool character. Yeah. Though I'm gonna need people to stop trying to cope about Klee being some form of clone of her or something like that. Yeah, they got to stop, bro. They just gotta give it up, bro. They just gotta understand that Klee came out of Alice. They just gotta respect it.
Huh. Well, witches always make Paimon think of, you know.
Yoo-hoo! Looking for me?
Alice? How did you get in here?
You must not have noticed, Paimon. I wasn't the one who barged in at all. When you opened that dictionary, you entered a mage's domain.
What? Ugh! Paimon knew that book had issues.
Have you ever read the storybook The Little Witch and the Undying Fire by any chance? No matter. At least in name, this book was written as a dictionary for the other one. The actual contents of the two aren't related at all, though.
That explanation makes things even more confusing.
Oh dear. Where should I begin? You know the promise the Hexen Circle made to Varka at the Tripartite Conference, yes?
I'm glad somebody else says it, bro. So I that's why I said the cope gotta stop. These people gotta stop coping, bro.
Namely, that in Mondstadt's greatest time of need, the mages would return and lend their aid to the nation. Well, waiting around for danger to descend upon the land isn't exactly our style. Rather than a scenario where we jump in and save the day out of nowhere, it makes more sense to lay the groundwork over time. That's how M put it. Besides, who knows when such a crisis could occur? It could be in the next life, or even tomorrow. Preparation is crucial. So, I gathered the mages together to write this dictionary. Of course, it had to be under the guise of being related to that storybook. Otherwise, I would never have been able to get them in one place. Well, we looked into Barbie's scryglass and came up with a series of tasks tailor-made for the people of Mondstadt. They're all in this dictionary. Striving toward a common goal, overcoming obstacles alongside trusted companions, becoming better versions of ourselves. That is the best defense against what dangers could lie ahead.
Oh, you make it sound like something bad is actually about to happen.
Now, I never said that. But still, we are talking about trusted companions here, Paimon. And when we speak of a person who could be considered a friend to all in Mondstadt, I'm afraid the pool of options consists of but one.
Wait, the huge book donation? That was just an excuse to get us here, wasn't it? We had to spend ages sorting through them, you know?
Oh dear, I never could have imagined you would need to go to such trouble.
Uh-huh. Sure you didn't.
Well, this is an important book. I couldn't just bring it into Teyvat without taking any precautions. Much better to hide it in plain sight, you see. That's why I donated all those other books to the library. Besides, it's not like this is a bad thing. Just think of it as an excuse to reunite with old friends. And as a favor to your dear Aunt Alice.
Okay. If the goal is to help the people of Mondstadt, then we're in. We'll take the dictionary. And the next time we run into our friends, we'll pass your tasks and stuff along, okay?
Wonderful. Then I'll let you get to it. Have fun!
You know, to be honest, I thought it was gonna be a little longer. Okay, Fizzle, you already know, guys. I'm just gonna let you guys know off rip who I'm starting with first. Yeah, it was always gonna be Fizzle, but I gotta max level you. Oh my god, 100 and I'll just do it. I'll just close my eyes and do it. Bro, so many EXP books. All right, the talent tree. I can unlock his buff after I do his quest. Interesting. All right. Visuals quest. Here's Visuals quest. Unexpected commission epilogue. Yo, I ain't gonna lie though. oh, it hurts. It hurts. I'm gonna actually have to sit here and level up. Oh, hold on. Let me finish this real quick. Invite character. Bro, I already have you all at C6. Can 4-star characters hit level 100? Because if 4-star characters can hit level 100, I ain't gonna lie. I might level 100 Sucrose and but because I don't have spare copies of Fizzle, but I do have a bunch of spare copies of Sucrose. Man, I legit have all three of you at C6. Yes, because I use you religiously. Earn into my dust. I legit have all of you, bro. Oh my god, I want Venti. Oh my god, I'm so mad at myself when my younger self for screwing me over in the past. I should have had Venti. Venti should have been one of these characters that I just had. Because if I'm never gonna pull for a weapon. If maybe a character, but not a weapon. C6ing a character only gives you glitter. Oh, what? Man, that's so ass. So what the hell do you need to do to get the At least it gives you another pull. Does it? Oh, I'm still. I think I bought. Wait. You know, you're right. Holy shit. That's only for 4 stars, by the way. Of course, they would treat 4 stars differently. Let me just... You know, in all these years, I still don't have a C6 Kaya. I wish I can organize by region. Where the hell is Kaya? Yeah, after all these years, I still don't have a C6 Kaya. And if you C6 and beyond a character... of course they would have it tied specifically to 5 stars, bro. I don't know what I was expecting. Wait, can we C6 Aloy? Can we C6 her now? I hope so. Hold on, let me check the constellations. Where the hell do I require them? Through various means? What does that even mean? Bruh. I have no idea what that means. Do various means. Obtain via various means. Oh my god. Bro. Aloy is lost to time? Hey, what you mean by that? She will never get the light of day ever. Nah, to my knowledge, wasn't it like after it was Fontaine, you had to have reached Fontaine in order for you to start gaining constellations. Maybe this is like a PlayStation only thing where only people on PlayStation. I find it funny that even after all these years, Genshin is still only on one console, and we still don't have more guest characters, bro. Like, I thought at some point Dante or Virtual from Devil May Cry would make a splash, would enter this game. Which, by the way, let me make this clear. If Dante and Virtual ever entered this game, I'll spend money on this game again. I'll straight up buy the character, bro. I do not care. I will straight up buy the character at that point. If Dante and Virtual were ever placed in this game, I'll spend money. It's on Xbox now? Alright, never mind. That's probably why. That's probably why. That's why. Oh my god. I didn't know it was on Xbox. Or as I've been calling it, the clown box. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie though. It's been on Xbox for a while. Oh my god, Xbox, bro. The scam box. Like since early Natland. Damn. Damn. Yo, Aloy never getting a is this Lisa? I don't have a C6 Lisa? I thought I did. I deserve an ass whooping, bro. Just looking at that hurts me. They even gave out Xbox wings for free. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. That's it for the Xbox? No Master Chief, no nothing, just wings. Hey, listen, I'm a PlayStation player, bro. So, and anytime I get to teabag on the trash box, bro, I'm gonna make fun of Xbox, bro. Xbox used to be cool until they ruined it all. Damn. Wait, Genshin's on I can actually check. Is Genshin on the Nintendo Switch? Not the Nintendo Scam 2, but the Nintendo Switch. Cause I remember that there was supposed to be like a Switch port, and they were trying to get some Nintendo character to join the roster, and Nintendo was being Nintendo. That's tough. That's crazy. Hey, bro said it will never be a. That's tough for the Nintendo Switch. Yeah, I mean, the Switch, the Scam 2, the Scam. I won't pretend. The Scam 2 is just as strong as the weakest version of the PS4. So, well, almost as strong as the weakest version of the PS4. So I can 100% see that. I can 100% see that, bro. How the mighty has fallen.
Oh, you finished sorting already? That went much faster than I expected. Now then, what would you like in return, cutie? You freed up my whole afternoon helping me with that. So you noticed too. Such strange names, and even stranger contents. Not to mention, this is the largest library in Northern Tevat, and I didn't recognize a single title on the list. I just don't see how that's possible. Unless...
Actually, we just ran into...
Trouble, I presume? I think I'll steer clear if it's all the same to you. Besides, if a book exists in this world, then there's a place for them in this library. Better for them to remain here than end up in the hands of someone more suspect. Anyway, here's your payment. Thanks again for all the help.
Yo, you know what? I want to do. I need my visual. I need my visual to be big money, bro. Where's visual? Start during story quest. It takes place over IRL days. What? Like, oh my god, hold on, bro. You just hurt me, bro. You said IRL days. You will need 5 calendar days. I got 39 days. I'm probably gonna do so when it says 35 days. I'll probably that's when I'm gonna do start the quest. Takes 3 days in real life to fully complete. Oh my god, they're trolling. They're trolling me. They're trolling. Actually, now that I'm here, let me try the character. 3 real life days, bro, to complete 1 mission. That's that's disrespect to the high. Yo, this game, I want to fight this game so bad, bro. Does this make sense? Bro's wings pop out, bruh. Okay. Okay, hold on. I know these builds are all... It comes with a skin. Okay, hold on. I want to try. It says R2. What? Okay. Bro, I just saw 400,000. What? Holy shit. Holy shit. Hold on. Oh. Oh, that shit caught me off guard. That shit, bro hit me with 4K.
Stay away from me.
Yo, how can I replicate that 400K? Hold up. Enter. Alright, how do you enter the secondary state?
Leave it to me.
Oh.
Story has only just begun. Get back. Stay away from me.
Holy shit. Okay. This is actually a goated team.
I'm going in.
Moments of birth. Live. Devouring claw. Lament for the end.
Ah, come on.
Everybody stand back.
Coming to be. Witness my great undertaking. Get back. The abyss's burning shadow.
Teamwork is
Yo, these cooldowns is...
Moments of birth. Live.
Alright, Darren.
Watch out. Decay. New life.
Everybody stand back.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. He seems fun. I hope they make more characters like Darren. Instead of like having to like constantly like pop in and out of alts. All right, what else do? Oh, let me get this real quick. The next time I'm on this, the next time you guys see me on this, because I do log into the game at least once a day. Sometimes I'm not gonna say it's like 100% guaranteed that I will, but sometimes I do. Commissions. Oh. Actually, let me just claim these commissions real quick since I'm in Mondstadt. Oh yeah, talk about. hopefully one day they'll make Darren able to actually use his wings in the open world. It's funny. Scaramouche could fly. Wait, what is this?
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Greetings, traveler.
Hey there, Catherine! Oh, and Oz and Fisher
Oh, it's Fisher's quest.
too! What a coincidence!
All things in this universe must plunge into darkness. 'Tis only natural that those who seek light should cross paths in the realm of dawn.
Our friendly neighbor Chunobi.
Mein Fräulein means to say she's happy to see you both. And I feel the same. It's been quite a while, Traveler and Paimon.
You're here just in time. Yai Publishing House has a commission for you, traveler. An editor is here to discuss the details in person. Much of the information was kept from the guild for business reasons. All we know is that it has something to do with the author of the Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
What? Surely you don't mean...
Wait, is this author really that important? What if we weren't here? Or if we decided not to take the commission? The editor would just be wasting their time.
In that case, it'd be a free trip to Mondstadt where one needs only pass some information along. That's an opportunity most would fight over. In any case, if the commission is of interest to you, the editor is waiting at the Good Hunter. Just look for the man dressed in Inazuman clothing.
Hold on! Halt thy steps, good traveler. Fate cast you upon the tides of the world, but not for you to stand alone in the face of its desolation. Nay, you step forth onto the path of the Immonachreich.
What mein Fräulein means to say is, she would like to go with you.
Wow, you seem really jazzed about this commission, Fischl. Do you have some kind of insider information?
Well, let's head to the Good Hunter to meet with this editor then.
Not gonna lie, my cat's over here throwing hands.
Welcome to the
It's always funny to watch them. It's always funny to watch my cats throw hands with each other.
Thank you for completing.
Alright. It's always funny to watch because I know that they're not being serious. Like they're not trying to seriously hurt each other because their ears are not cocked back and their tails aren't puffed up. But it's always funny watching them throw hands. It's always funny because they'll throw hands. I don't want to leave. I may or may not have attempted to try and steal her flowers. Yo, it was just like a bad habit. Oh, what is this? That screams subquest. All right, let me look at you guys. Yo, it is. I've been streaming for 2 hours and 22 minutes. Yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching my streams. Oh, yeah, you can come into my world, and I gotta change it so that people can just enter if they want. Oh yeah, just send the just send the request, and I'll let you come in my world to get the flowers. No worries. But yeah, I appreciate you guys joining in on the stream. I'll be live tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream will be a lot longer because I did promise you guys that since I didn't stream last week. With that being said, yo, y'all got it, bro. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and if no one shows up tomorrow, then I see you guys next week. Take care and peace. Kitsune, before I go, yeah, you can get whatever you want from my world, bro. I'm gonna be chilling right here. Just let me know when you got everything. Now, with that being said, peace. If you guys want to watch the live stream, You guys can also head to my YouTube channel, and you guys can also join the Discord to hang out whenever I'm in the Discord. That being said, yo, peace.